you hear me?
Good morning.
Good morning. All right. Good morning, Natalia. Can you hear me okay?
Good morning.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
All right, got a few other people signing in still. Give everyone a moment to log in and then we'll get started.
Your Honor, I have a few officers that work nights. Would you mind pulling their cases first?
Sure, I have no problem doing that.
Thank you.
The problem is some of these cases, you know, while everything's on a 9 o'clock docket, some of these cases were scheduled for 10 or 11.
Okay.
So I'll do my best, but I don't
Thank you.
like the night shift folks first. All right, I think everyone's logged in. All right, folks, we're here for Infraction Ordinance Court. The way this will work is I'll call your case. I'll let you know what is alleged in the ticket. And then you can let me know if you want to just resolve your case immediately without a hearing. In most cases, if you got a parking ticket from the city of Naples, you can resolve your case with a $37 fine. But if you want a hearing, then there's a range of penalties that are available to the court. And it really will just depend on the circumstances. If you do wish to have a hearing, the officer who issued the citation gets to go first because they have the burden of proof. So I will consider any testimony they wish to provide. And then of course, you can tell me anything you want me to know. And then I'll determine whether or not you violated the ordinance and what sanction may be appropriate if you did violate the ordinance. With that, NPD, you did have a request for the night shift officers. NPD, I do need you to unmute, please.
I apologize.
No problem.
Alejandro Marin, Officer Marin, has case 20MO161.
All right.
Jill Booker.
Do I have Jill Booker present? Miss Booker? All right. If you're there, please unmute. All right, I'm not getting a response just yet. I'll recall in just a couple of minutes.
Okay. Case number 20MO718. Last name is Santos for Officer Reyes.
All right, that's set at 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Sorry.
I have 20MO514. I'm going to butcher the last name. Johns, Tracy Marie Johns, Officer Joseph Craig.
Yeah, here.
All right. Ma'am, who responded here?
I'm Tracy Marie Aranjo Johns.
Ah, good morning, ma'am. How are you?
Good morning. Well, how are you?
Doing well. All right. All right, so Natalia, once again, this is 20MO514. Ma'am, you did receive a parking citation that alleges that this was a parking in the handicap spot. Is that right?
That's what the ticket says, yes.
Officer?
No, it does not. At the bottom of the citation, it says 2 violation numbers, 2 prices. One is for parking between 11 and 5. And there's another citation underneath it that says for handicap. The handicap is not for hers. It just prints out on every citation.
All right, well, let me show you what was sent into the court so you understand what I'm looking at here. And this is, I don't know if you all can see, this is what I got.
Yep.
Vehicle parked to the beach end from 11 to 5.
That is the citation. She's looking at the fine amounts. There's 2 fine amounts right there. She's looking at the wrong one. There's the fine amount for the parking, and then there's one underneath it for the handicap.
Okay.
The handicap has nothing to do with her. It just prints out on every citation.
I see. All right. All right, so this was just a standard parking violation.
Yep.
But at the time, ma'am, the
Yes.
city of Naples was by emergency ordinance of the city council had upped their parking fines up to $200, $202 to be precise. Subsequent to that, Governor DeSantis issued an executive order limiting financial penalties for COVID-related emergency measures. The city attorney of the city of Naples interpreted that executive order to say that these enhanced fines were covered under Governor DeSantis's order, and the city of Naples has reverted back to their original fine schedule. It's a long way of saying that the fines are back down to $37 if you just want to pay your parking ticket. So let me ask you this. Would you like to exercise that option without a hearing?
Yeah, I can pay $37. I was just under the impression that I had like a over $400 parking ticket, and honestly, I was new to the area. I just moved there, so I was unaware of all of this. But since then, I've rectified. I have a beach pass. I have my Florida registration, Florida license, Florida insurance, and $37 is, I can do that.
All right.
If that's
Oscar,
okay.
You're okay with that then? All right, very good. Thank you, officer. Get some rest. Natalia,
you.
it's going to be $37, and then I think there's $10 in court costs, so the total is $47.
Is that withhold of adjudication?
I'm sorry? Yeah, withhold. It's a withhold. All right. And ma'am, you'll receive the judgment from the court in the mail, okay?
Okay.
All right, have a good day, ma'am. Take care.
You too.
All right, take care. Bye-bye. All right. NPD, did you have other ones that you're asking me to call out of order?
Officer Gardella has 4 cases.
Okay.
One is 20 MO 490.
Last name, please.
Divoky, D-I-V-O-K-Y.
All right. Amy Divoky. Are you there? Oh, I think I see her. She's giving me a thumbs up. Ma'am, I need you to figure out how to turn your microphone on, please. And for everyone else, thank you for bearing with us for doing court on Zoom. Needless to say, it's less than ideal of a way to conduct court. But, in these strange times, we all, adapt. So thank you for bearing with us. All right, ma'am, can you hear me okay?
I hear you.
All right, very good. Let me pull up your case here. Natalia, this is 20 MO 490. Ma'am, you received a citation. It's a similar thing for an expired meter, and did not have a beach permit. The fines at the time were $202, but as you heard me say to the previous lady, the city of Naples has adjusted their fines back to their original fine schedule. So if you still wish to challenge the ticket because you feel that you didn't deserve getting a ticket at all, that's fine. You're entitled to a hearing. But if you'd like to just pay the $37, I'd like to give you that option if you wish. What would you like to do?
I'll pay the $37 and the $10 court fee.
Yes, ma'am. All right, very good. All right.
Do I pay that when I receive the issuance in the mail?
Yes, ma'am. Or you can, Natalia, she can pay online to the clerk of court, right?
That's correct, Your Honor.
So as of today, you can always get online at callyourclerk.com and you can just pay it that way. You don't have to wait for it to receive it in the mail, but you can and pay it then. All right?
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a good day.
You too, thank you.
All right. NPD, was there
Your
anybody
Honor,
else?
Your Honor, I have 3 more.
Oh, yes, sir. Who have you got?
Conrad Pruss, 1200506730.
I'm sorry, he is scheduled at 11 o'clock.
Okay. I have Luke Capus, 1200506748.
Yes, sir. That case is at 10, but Mr. Capus issued an affidavit of defense and he pleads guilty. So let's go ahead and resolve that.
Okay.
He wrote, was at the beach in Naples on August 13th, paid for 2 hours of parking. It had been a very hot day. Felt very sick and lightheaded from the heat and began to have a panic attack. Wanted the water to cool down. All right. So he lost track of time because he had medical reasons why the heat was really affecting him. All right, so not so much a defense as simply an explanation. Let me take a look. All right, I'm going to do the same thing. It's going to officer, he basically, admitted to committing the infraction. So withhold adjudication, $37 fine plus costs. All right.
One more, Your Honor. Eric Wyman.
Okay.
1200506866.
All right. Once again, sir, I apologize, but that case is also at the 11 o'clock docket.
Okay. All right, Your Honor.
All right. NPD, anybody else who needed to be called out of order?
No, sir, everybody else is here that is on duty.
All right. Officer Plusa, you had one case, is that right?
Can you hear me, Judge?
Yes, sir, I can.
Can you see me? It's frozen on my screen. Is it
I can't
there?
see you. I just see I see just a
silhouette? Okay,
picture, but I can hear you fine. Which case did you have?
Oh, here we are. I see. I'm learning, Your Honor. Let's see. Start video. Can you see me now? There we go. All right.
Yes, sir.
A wonderful, beautiful face. All right. Yes, Your Honor. It's defendant Isinder David Lara, uniform boating citation ending in 297, case
Yes, sir.
20 IN 695.
Yes, sir. That case, I'm sorry, that case is scheduled for 10 o'clock.
Okay.
All right. So
I'm here, yes, sir.
all right.
Thank you.
Mr. Zonas, are you near your computer? Can you hear me? Mr. Zonas? I'll come back to you. All right. Let me just go down the rest of the way. I've got Demir Cruz. Mr. Cruz, are you there? Go ahead and unmute, please.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Natalia, this is 20MO 639. All right, Mr. Cruz, you received a citation.
Yes.
Alleging, let me take a look here. That you had an expired permit. Is that right?
Yeah, that is correct.
Have you gotten that fixed?
Yes, sir, I did. And the reason why I didn't have it is because when I usually get my registration, I also get my parking sticker. But that's like around February, March, when I usually get it, but all the offices were closed. So I couldn't do it. And because of COVID, I didn't really want to expose myself going to the beach. If it wasn't because my brother was visiting and I only wanted to see him for like 15 minutes. And also, well, I don't know if I'm supposed to be giving my reasons. It's my first time in court, so I don't know what to do.
You're doing just fine, sir. So let me ask you a question. Do you have proof that you got the current beach parking sticker and it's been placed on your car?
Yes, I do. I just, it's in my car outside. I don't know if you mind me taking a picture of it.
Can you do that? Can you take a picture of it with your phone and come back?
Yes, of course, absolutely. Right away.
Thank you. All right. Officer, just bear with me. Thank you, sir. Mr. Zonas, you're back at your computer.
Yes, Your Honor. I have Wilner Espalantian. I can't pronounce the last name, and the $37 fine's okay with him, Your Honor.
All right. So this is 20 MO 686. You're pleading no contest to a $37 fine and court costs.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Is how you got that?
30 days to pay.
Yeah, 30 days. 30 days to pay.
All right. Thank you kindly.
All right. Thank you, sir. Take care.
Have a nice weekend.
You too, sir. Mr. Cruz, were you already able to take that picture? All right. Go ahead and unmute.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. Oh.
You kind of see?
I see the
It's kind
19.
of bright.
I see the 19.
No, that's the old one. The yellow one's right next to it. Let me see if I can kind of zoom in. 1 second, please.
No, it's all right.
It's just yellow, so it's kind of bright. Perhaps if I bring the brightness down.
There we go. All right. NPD, what would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm fine with any decision you make.
All right. Mr. Cruz, thank you for getting that fixed. You know, if you're ever going to go to the beach, you know, just make sure your parking sticker is up to date, okay?
Yes, of course.
All right. You're getting a judicial warning. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Bye.
Take care. All right. Mr. Asta, good morning, sir. This is
morning, Your Honor.
568. All right, sir. You received a citation alleging an expired meter. What would you like to do today, sir?
I plead not guilty, sir. I supplied the receipt as proof of my payment of the 5 hours that started at 1 o'clock.
Let me take a look. Did you see you filed that back in December?
Yes, I sent you the two receipts because I paid for my daughter's parking at the same time. So both our cars were in that parking lot, both of them for 5 hours. I also supplied my bank statement showing you that charge on my bank statement, as well as because we went bike riding. I also sent in the Fitbit tracking of that bike ride, showing that I was at 1 o'clock. I started and I finished at 2:36, and then we returned to our cars and left. So I provided the receipts for those payments of those parking.
All right, let me go ahead and start with the officer then. Officer, if you'd like to go ahead and proceed.
Sure, Yana. Would you like me to swear in?
Yeah. Actually, if everyone over at NPD, go ahead and raise your right hands. Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right. Put your hands down, please. Go ahead, sir.
Yana, on 8/20/2020, approximately 1:59 p.m., I observed a silver Kia vehicle where tag number 237QUU is parked at the 8th Avenue North, space number 8102. At that time, the meter was expired and the vehicle had no permit. Got a picture of the front windshield of the vehicle showing the no permit.
Yep.
Picture of the vehicle tag.
Okay.
And a picture of the vehicle with the space number 8102.
All right. And how did you determine the meter was expired?
On the phones we use, the T2 system will show if the meter's been paid, and that space was not.
Okay. All right. So let me do this. Let me do a share screen. And so Mr. Asta, so the officer can see what I'm looking at as well. All right. Can everyone see? Can you all see what I'm looking at?
Yes.
All right. So I do see an entry. Looks like August 20th. Let me see. The citation was issued on
August 20th.
August 20th. So it looks like there was a purchase on August 20th, $12.50. but it doesn't show what time that purchase was made.
Yes, but Your Honor, I supplied the Fitbit tracking that shows that my bike ride started at 1:06 p.m. and completed an hour and 36 minutes later, which is 2:36 p.m. Or 1:03 p.m., sorry.
All right. So this says you started at 1:03 p.m.
And the duration you'll see there is 1 hour and 36 minutes, which would take us to 2:39 is when we return to our cars.
Citation was issued on August 20th at
1:59.
1:59. How much time does $12.50 buy?
5 hours.
All right, so that's not even close. So you're saying that there was
Still 2 hours left, yes.
there was time left in the meter.
Yes, sir.
Officer?
Your Honor, he has a receipt. I'm inclined to believe he paid for a meter. I'm just assuming he probably paid for the wrong spot.
It does happen sometimes. Yes, sir. So I'm sorry, go ahead. I cut you off.
No, just that. I assume he probably paid. He probably paid for the wrong spot.
Okay. All right. All right, fair enough. So under the circumstances, it does appear that you did, pay for the meter. You have to be, cautious to make sure you put the right spot in, which is probably what happened, because I don't doubt for 1 second that the officer did find that the spot you were parked in did not have a meter paid for that spot. But under the circumstances, I'll give you a warning just to be more cautious in the future. Okay, sir?
Thank you.
All right, take care, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Officer. Thank you, Judge.
Take care. All right, Mr. Bate. This is 20MO194.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm fine, and I will accept the pay the $37 and court costs option.
Very good. Natalia, do you have that case up? All right, $37 plus the 10 court costs. Have a good day, sir. Take care.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. You too. Bye.
Is a Sarah Abalan present? All right, no one's answering. Moving on. It's 9:24. Let me recall Jill Booker. Is there a Jill Booker who signed in? No, let me go ahead and call the officer who had Jill Booker, please.
It's Officer Marin.
All right.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir. Thank you for your patience. This was your only case today?
That's my only case, yes, sir.
All right, thank you for your patience. All right, it's 25 minutes in. She is not present. So I'm going to go ahead and go forward at this time. Tell me what happened, sir.
So on 5/22/2020 at 7:17 p.m., I observed a vehicle at Vidal Way Beach End with no beach permit, or the beach permit was actually expired, and provided the vehicle a citation for not having.
There's somebody holding up something on the screen who signed in on iPhone. I apologize to interrupt you, sir. Go ahead. If you're signed in under iPhone, who are you, please?
I was apologizing. I was just trying to see if you would be able to see my paper. Sorry, didn't know that you could see me.
Yep, I can see you. I'll be back with you, sir. Thank you for your patience. All right, go ahead, sir. I'm sorry. Keep going.
It was a Florida tag bearing Kilo Foxtrot Zulu 23. It was on Nissan.
All right. All right. Anything further?
No, sir. That's all.
Okay. All right. Fine defendant committed the infraction, withhold adjudication, $37 fines plus costs. Thank you for your time, sir. Get some rest, okay?
Thank you, sir. Have a good one.
All right. I've got Charlie Canali. Go ahead and unmute, please. I see you, sir. I'm going to let you figure out how to get the mic on.
Your Honor, I'm sorry, the previous case.
Okay, here you go.
Yes, Natalia?
On the
Hello.
previous case, my computer froze. What was the sentence on the previous case on Mr. Booker?
It was withhold $37 fine plus costs.
No $10?
Yes, the cost.
Very good. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am. All right. Mr. Canali. Good
Yes.
morning.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Well, we're fine, Sandy.
All right. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
All right. This is 20MO485. And sir, you received a parking ticket.
You received a parking ticket.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. And it alleges that that you had an expired meter. Would you like to exercise the option to pay the $37?
Yes, we'll pay the fine.
All right, very good.
All right. All?
Yes, sir. What's that?
I mean, we didn't know how to work this machine. We got 4, what do you call those? What do you call them?
Receipts?
No, decals.
Parking permits.
We got 4 parking permits. We rented a car. We went fishing, and we just put the car. Never used one in my life. I have no idea how to use it, so we screwed up. That's all.
Oh, fair enough.
Okay, fine.
If you're Naples residents, if you live in Collier County, you can get a beach parking pass for free.
I got 4 of them.
Okay, you just gotta make sure it's stuck on the bottom left corner, on the driver's side of the windshield, in the bottom corner. As long as you put it there, you'll be in good shape. Okay.
Okay. All right, sir.
All right, $37 plus court costs totals $47. Have a good day, sir. Take care.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Let's just pay it. $47, whatever. All right.
Just give me the stuff up there later.
All right. Okay. Took care of Mr. Cruz. Do I have Susan Fitton there, please?
Yes, sir, you do.
Good morning. How are you?
I am well, and yourself?
Doing very well. This is 20MO616. Ma'am, you received the citation.
I did.
An expired meter. Would you like to exercise the option of just paying the $37, or would you like to challenge this at a hearing?
I will just pay that.
Very good. All right, $37 plus court costs, please.
Okay, so I just mail it in?
You can mail it in to the clerk of court, the Collier County Clerk of Court, not to the city. You pay it to the clerk of court now. Or you can pay online to collierclerk.com. You'll be able to pull it up there, okay?
Perfect. Thank you so much and have a great day.
You too, ma'am. Take care.
Bye.
All right. Santiago Forteza. Is that you, sir? There
That's
you are.
me.
Good
Yes.
morning. How are you?
How's it going yourself?
Well. All right. Sir, you received a parking violation for an expired meter. Would you like to challenge the citation at this time, or would you like to exercise the option of just paying the standard $37 fine?
Well, I have a good amount of evidence saying that I paid for enough time. However, like the previous case, I cannot show on the bank statement the time it was paid, but I have the correct evidence of the correct meter and payment of the parking space. So I run into that problem. So
okay, that's fine. Which officer do I have on this case?
Officer Walters.
Good morning, Officer Walters. How are you, sir?
Good morning. How are you, Your Honor?
Well, go ahead and proceed, sir.
Your Honor, on August 12th of 2020, approximately 10:43 a.m. at Vidal Way Beach Inn, space 165 was expired. It was Florida tag KUTF78, 4-door Toyota, green color. I have a photo of the windshield. Also the space number.
Okay.
It was expired and I issued a citation.
And how did you determine that it was expired?
The T2 system that we use phones, it was expired.
Okay. All right. Mr. Forteza, please go ahead and present whatever you'd like to show me at this time.
Oh, it's going to be, I hope you can see it. Here you have the statement showing 08/12, the date of which the parking was paid for to the city of Naples. $15 right there. It gave me a substantial amount of time because I spent the whole day. I was essentially sleeping there. I work emergency veterinarian, so basically during the day I was sleeping on the beach. So adequate time should have been amounted to that space. And then here I have I was shocked when I saw it, so I took a picture of the space as well as the original ticket. Again, the conundrum is how do I prove to you what time it was paid? I'm still waiting for the bank to send me that timestamp, but they are taking longer than usual.
Okay. Can you hold up the bank statement one more time for me, please?
Yes, sir.
And
Tell me if
it's the bottom line.
It would be the second to bottom line that is highlighted.
I see. There you go. City of Naples, August 14th. That's when it posted. It was August 14th. August 12th is when it took place. $15. All right. I can see it. Officer, your position?
Oh no, Your Honor. It was expired at 10:43. I issued a citation for expired space number.
All right. So once again, it was expired at that time that car was in that spot. So, I do find that the city's proven its case. Withhold adjudication, $37 fine plus costs.
Okay.
Like I said, once the governor issued his order, the city went back to its original fine schedule. You would have been given the opportunity to just pay $37 had that happened just a short while later. So I think it's only fair that you'll get that opportunity to do that now.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
Thank you.
All right, take care.
So I can just pay that on the website you stated?
Yes, sir. Callyourclerk.com.
Okay, thank you.
All right, take care. All right. Do I have Xander Lara? Do we have an Xander Lara present? All right. What about Heather Ruck? Nope. All right, I got some other people on, so let me move on here. I have someone logged in under the name Florin. Go ahead and unmute, please.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning. What is your name, please?
My name is Florin Alexandrescu, and the case number ends in 590.
All right. Very good. Okay. Thank you for your patience today, sir.
No problem.
All right, sir, you received a citation alleging an expired meter. Would you like to challenge the citation, or would you like the opportunity to just pay the $37?
I really don't know what to do. So the history, it's if I may have 2 minutes, I can explain it.
Sure.
So I think it was a malfunction on the system in that day, because I did pay and we wanted to stay more and I was not able to extend. So we've been to Laudermill Park, and usually the system sends you a text message on the phone when it expires. and in that day it did not. So I ran to the meter and I tried to pay using the machine, I don't know how to call that thing, the parking meter. It's automated and computerized. And I was not able to. So the meter was saying that I have no rate currently available for my selection. And I tried multiple times and I noticed other people complaining about this thing. And then we noticed the officer in the location and we went to talk to him and he said, just go and use another meter. And while all this happening, time passes. It was like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, I don't know. We got a ticket and this is the whole story.
Okay. So let me ask something. And let me, Officer Walters, was this your case?
Yes, Sean.
All right. Let me show you what I'm looking at. I don't know if you all can see this. So here is the picture that you're talking about. How did you take that picture, sir?
With my phone.
Is that a picture of the
stall number I was parking on?
All right. Is that a screenshot where you're trying to text the fee in, or did you actually take a picture of the screen on the meter?
It's the device where you try to pay or to extend, and I took the picture of the screen after you make all the selections that like you wanted to pay. So it goes in a wizard and it tells you step by step what to do, and at some point you get this option, or I don't know how to call it.
Okay. All right, officer.
Your Honor, he said he went back to the machine to add time. That means his time was already expired, so he would have had to start all over again from the beginning, which press the one button for purchase time.
So you're saying that pops up when you try to renew, but you can't renew because it's already expired.
Right, that's correct.
Okay, so you're suggesting this was a user error, not a malfunction of the machine.
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right. All right. Mr. Alex Andrescu, what the officer is saying is, that essentially you try to pick the wrong option on the machine to try to feed the meter.
I would like to ask why we were not told that thing. We were told to check other meter, but I tried multiple times. It's not first time I was there. Maybe the machine is confusing. I don't know. I was trying to pay. I've been there many times. I always paid. I had no problem with parking. This is first time. So.
All right. Officer, anything you'd like to say in response?
Your Honor, as I said before, he was probably trying to pay after he was already expired. And trying to add time, you can press the 2 button, but if you don't have time, you can't add time with no time.
Right. So that's
time in order to add.
Okay.
Why the text message option was not working? Typically, this is how we extend.
Right, but once it already expires, you can't extend. You got to start over again. You have to.
I'll accept to pay the fee. No problems.
Okay. All right. All right. Withhold $37 fine plus costs. The total is $47. Or just so you know, you can extend when there's still time on the meter, but once it expires, you have to essentially get like a new time going. Okay. But
when a new person comes, it cannot use the same spot. So if I leave, so like a new purchase.
Mm-hmm. Right. You have to do a new purchase. If the meter expires on you, you have to start over with a new purchase. You can't extend time on an expired meter. You have to start over again.
Yes, but yeah, okay. No, yeah, that's okay.
All right. Okay, sir. Take care. Have a good day, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. All right. I've got Sarah Abalon present. All right. let me ask, if there's an officer who that's their only case, I'll go ahead and call that now. Otherwise, I can wait and see if she shows up.
That's
No?
Officer Walter's case.
All right. Then I've got a few other people here that maybe they're here for the 10 o'clock. Let me see who's logged in. I've got Mr. Martell. Good morning, sir. Can you hear me? Mr. Mike Martell? Go ahead and unmute if you can. Mr. Martell, can you hear me? All right, sir, I'm gonna let you work on trying to get your mic working. I'll move on to someone else, but I will come right back to you, okay? I have someone logged on. Do I have German Londano? Can you unmute, please?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Morning. Good, thank you, sir.
The folks who are on now have joined me a little bit later, so let me repeat a couple things that I say at the beginning. Some of you folks have got tickets, parking tickets that have $202 fines on them. At the time, the city of Naples issued an emergency order upping the parking fines to try to reduce the crowds at the beach to assist with social distancing for COVID reasons. Governor DeSantis issued an executive order eliminating fines across the state associated with COVID measures. So the city attorney of Naples has interpreted that the fine structure has to go back to the city's original structure. And what that means for you is that instead of a $202 fine, had you gotten that ticket once the executive order was signed, you would have been given the option of just paying the normal $37. So I want to give everyone that opportunity as well. If you wish to pay the $37 for the parking fine, that's fine. Or we can still have a hearing if you still want to challenge the ticket. That being said, sir, what would you like to do today?
I was paying the parking lot, and I sent you pictures of the payment on my bank account statement, and also the expiration date would have test message for the machine, which is my time expired. I believe it says 12/29, and I got the ticket at like an hour before. If you just see the pictures I sent you.
Let me pull that up so everyone can see it, okay?
Okay.
All right. If everyone can see the screen. So is this what you sent me?
Yes, sir. I sent you 4 pictures, one the ticket and the ticket time. You see the expired says 4/27, and look at the time they give you the picture.
All right.
I don't know. I know it has a microphone.
Oh, I can hear you, sir. Mr. Martell, I can hear you. I'll be right with you. You got it working.
Okay, thank you.
All right, sir. Yeah, don't mute. Just try to stay quiet for me, okay?
Yes.
I'll be with you, okay? All right. All right. So, Mr. Lodano,
Yes.
what I'm looking at here, it looks like at 2:13 is when
got the ticket
time in the meter, and the citation was issued at 2:10.
Yeah, and look at the expired time. I had to until 4/27 before my time expired.
Right, but that was issued at 4:08 p.m. You see what I'm saying? The ticket was issued at 2:10.
Yeah.
And I see. I'm sorry. That the time at the top left at 4:13. I'm sorry. So that wasn't the time that the text was sent. That was the time that I see.
Yeah, but my time expired at 4:27. Is what I'm saying. You say parking expired? Say 16:27.
So, right, but what time did you put time into the meter originally?
I put in for the 4 hours. I pay 2-3 hours because I had a rental and I don't have my unlocal, and I had a rental and I don't have the sticker, so I pay for. And now when I leave before my time expired, because I don't spend more than a couple of hours in the beach most of the time. So when I get the ticket, I still have time. So probably he don't see the receipt or anything, but I mean, I got the proof by the time he gave me the ticket, which was on the beginning, like 2:10, and now I had until 4:27 to be in the parking. I even left before I left. I still had time in my parking to stay, and I left before that, like 15 minutes before. And this is the warning, you know, the person before me, the machine send you, that way you have time to reload, or you can do it through your phone directly. So because I've been done a few times when I had rentals, but I had two cars and I have my sticker because I'm living here for almost 7 years in Naples.
All right, Officer Walters?
Your Honor, issued the citation, at 2:10, it was expired. That's when I issued the citation. There was no time on the space.
All right, did you want to present everything, sir?
Excuse me?
I'm asking you, Officer Walters, because we did this sort of in reverse.
The windshield and the number and its time and stamp dated on the both.
Okay. Yep, I can see it.
Nothing further.
I'm sorry, was there a timestamp on there?
On top, yes. Right at the top.
It says, all right, 210, yep.
Yes, sir. On both. Yes. On also the space number, 278.
Okay.
Nothing further.
Okay.
And if you see my statement, when I pay, I got a shot screen from my phone was when I purchased the parking time. It's there.
Do you have that?
Yeah, you had it in the first, and one of the first, I sent you photos about those. It had a phone shot screen.
I don't have a.
Let me see if I can try to.
I don't have a bank statement.
It's no bank statement. I take a picture of my other phone and I send it to you guys. I send you 4 pictures. Let me see if I have it here.
I don't have that.
1 sec.
All I have are the 3 pages.
And I got the phone here. I don't know how to show you this to you guys. But I got it. It's weird because I send you that picture to you guys. You have to have it. Let me. Can I?
Is this what you're talking about?
Let me see. Give me 1 second. Santi, yo les puedo mostrar esa foto a ellos. Esa foto. Give me 2 seconds. Probably my sons can help me out to show you in your screen. That way you can look at it, or I can email it to you right now. Quiero que ellos vean esto. En el Zoom, miren. Okay. What I can do is I can show you the I can email you if you want the pictures right now.
And what is it a picture of?
It's my phone. I take a shot screen when my statement when everything was purchased that day. I paid the $6.25 for the time I was there.
You put money in the meter?
Yes.
All right.
I got in my statement, the city in Naples parking, and I paid $6.25.
Okay. Okay. Let's do this. You can email it to the following address.
Give me 1 second. Let me look at it right now. Andy, ven acá, por favor. Andy. Ven acá. And what is the address?
Let me do this. I'll do this the easier way. All right. Here's the email address. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Can you picture that email address?
Yeah, I got it. Give me 2 seconds and I send you the email right now.
Go ahead and send it. Let me address Mr.
Yes.
Martell's case, and then I'll come back. Okay, sir?
Yeah, no problem.
All right, Mr. Martell, are you there?
Yes, sir, I am.
All right, good morning. How are you, sir?
Good morning. I'm fine. How are you?
Well, all right. Let's see, pull your case up here. This is 20 MO 703. Sir, you received a parking citation for an expired meter.
No, an expired beach parking permit.
All right. Well, it says expired meter on it. But, Officer Walters, is this your case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, which was it? Was it an expired permit or was it an expired meter?
It's expired meter with expired beach permit also.
Okay. All right. Well, Mr. Martell, let me ask you a question. Have you gotten a current beach parking pass?
The day after I received the citation.
All right. Is there a way that you can show me proof that you've gotten the updated sticker and put it on your car?
Yes, I have a paper here, but I don't know if this computer has a camera. I have a photocopy of the Florida vehicle registration with the new date on it and the expired sticker.
Can you get a photo of it and send me an email?
I think so. I just hit the camera. No, I don't think that worked.
Can you take a photo of it with your phone and
yes,
send,
yes, I can.
All right. Did you see the email address that I put up earlier?
Wait, I'm trying to get back to the meeting picture here. Oh. No, I didn't.
Can you see what I'm putting up on the screen? Are you able to see us? Okay.
No.
All right. Let me just read it off to you. Okay.
Okay, wait. Let me get a pen.
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. It's S as in Sam, Reynolds, REYNOLDS at ca.cjis20.org, and that's my assistant's email address. And if you could send that to her, she will get it to me, and I can take a look at it.
Okay. Do you want me to do that right now?
Yes, please. And I'll move on to I'll move on to someone else, but I'll come back to you. I'll circle back to you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, sir. All right, Mr. Londano, were you able to send an email? Are you still working on it? Looks like still working on it. All right. We've had a few other people join in, so let me go ahead and repeat some things for your information. You're here for infraction ordinance hearings. I can present a couple of options to you before we begin. Many of you received tickets that indicated that there was a $202 fine for your parking violation. Not long after that, because this was an emergency ordinance that was passed by the city to reduce the number of folks who are coming through the city and on the beach for COVID reasons, the governor of the state, Governor DeSantis, issued an executive order eliminating any fines associated with emergency actions taken by municipalities, counties, etc. And so the city attorney of Naples had interpreted that to mean that the city has to go back to its original fine structure, which meant that had you gotten the ticket, you would have been given the opportunity to just pay $37. In fairness to you folks who may have gotten these tickets before that decision was made, I'm going to give everyone that opportunity. So if you don't want a hearing, you just want to pay the $37 ticket, that's fine. Just let me know when I call your case, okay? It looks like I've got Heather Ruck has joined us.
Yes, correct.
Good afternoon, ma'am. This is 200710. And ma'am, what would you like to do?
I just wanted to discuss the parking ticket. I have a couple pictures. I don't know the best way to present those. I'm not entirely sure how to do the screen sharing, but just wanted to share those with you and at least make it known. You know, it was difficult to see the sign, and if it is not beneficial for me, at least maybe help others in the future so that they're able to see that.
All right. All right, so let's go ahead and have the hearing. If you do want a hearing, the way it works, the officer gets to go first because they have the burden for this while to establish their case, and if they do so, then you can present anything you wish to at that time, okay? All right, okay. Officer, go ahead.
So Officer Inarado, Judge, it'll be, I issued a citation on September 23rd of 2020 at 12:23 p.m. for an expired meter. It was on Broad Avenue South, space number 9911. And it was to a black four-door Mitsubishi with Florida registration. And I have photos of the front windshield, the tag where the vehicle was spaced, and the 9911 space number.
All right. And I missed the timestamp on the first one. There it is. Very good. Thank you.
Case number.
Yep, got it.
Your Honor, there are pay at machine signs all the way up Broad Avenue until you get to the actual pay station.
Okay.
That's all I have.
Thank you, sir. All right, ma'am, sometimes if you can't do a share screen on your computer, the best thing to do, Ms. Ruck, is just like NPD is doing, just kind of hold the picture up to the screen, and then hopefully I'll be able to see it. So go ahead, ma'am. Ms. Ruck, are you present? There you are. All right. Ma'am, can you hear me okay? I think we may have lost audio. Ma'am, if you can hear me, just give me a thumbs up or something. All right, so you can hear me, I cannot hear you. I started off by saying this, and I'll repeat it for everyone who's now joined us. Thank you for bearing with us and our technical challenges. This is obviously not the ideal way to conduct court, but we all have to adapt to our current circumstances. We're all very hopeful one day we can just go back into a normal courtroom, but thank you for bearing with us. I'm still having audio problems. All right, here's what I'm gonna do, ma'am. I apologize, but I'll circle back to you. I'll address a couple of the other folks that I saw before, let you try to work on that. I'll be right back with you, okay? All right. All right, let me go back to Mr. Londano.
Yes, I'm here. I sent an email. You got it?
I got it. Yep.
Okay. This is the day I pay the parking.
Right. I mean, it has the date, but it does not have a time.
Unfortunately, not. But the one other pictures you have, this one expired. So I don't understand what another proof you guys need to know. I mean, this is the automatic system. Your machines provide to the phone number you type in, and I still had time when I get the ticket.
Officer Walters, how long does $6.25 buy you?
Well, during that time, it was $2.50 an hour. So
It was $2.50 an hour?
during that time.
All right.
Two and a half hours. 2.5 hours, yes.
Has it gone up or down?
2.5 hours.
All right, but I'm just curious for my own sake. Has it gone up or down?
It's going up. It's as of January 1, it's $3 an hour.
All right. All right, so if that buys you 2.5 hours, then sir, when it was expiring, all right, so you're saying you bought that, it would have been at 157? Is that what you're saying, sir?
No. What I'm saying, the expired time was 4/27.
Right.
When my time expired.
Right, and if you purchase 2.5 hours,
it's a 2. And I got the ticket 210.
All right.
I still have covered whatever route you guys go. I still have covered.
All right. All right. The problem is, I also see that you did extend it one time.
No, I understand it because I don't need to, because I left before my time expired, like I was saying before.
What about the entry above at 7:41 that warns you to renew?
Excuse me?
Let me show you what I'm looking at.
Okay.
This one right here.
Uh-huh.
What about this at 7:41?
This is the thing is, I've been there multiple times. It was another. It's nothing to do with anything.
Oh, this is a different date, is what you're saying?
Yeah, different day and different day. Because I use the system a lot. Like I said, I got rentals sometimes, so I got it pretty much in my phone. So I got the text message in the same number. So I got all those messages always. So.
All right, Officer.
Your Honor, as I said again, I cited it at 2:10. It was expired, and I issued a citation. What time?
The text messages don't put the space number on it, do they?
No, they don't.
All right.
I go out there almost every day, so.
Right.
And I try to, and I love Vice Citizen, and I don't cheat. Try not. So especially when the parking. So I don't want to spend $200 for $6. So plus I got 2 trucks and I have a sticker as well. So.
All right. Under the circumstances, I think it's entirely possible that you may have put in the wrong spot or something like that. But I do see. Also, do you know approximately how far in advance before the meter expires? Oh, there you go. Looks like it was sent about 20 minutes beforehand. All right, under the circumstances, sir, I'm just going to give you a warning. You may have put it in for the wrong spot. Just make sure that you always have it correct on your for the spot that you park in, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you, sir. Take care.
Okay, so I don't have to pay anything?
No.
Thank you so much, sir. Have a great day. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. All right, Mr. Martello, you there?
Yes, I am.
All right.
You should have received the email.
Yes, sir. Looks like the ticket was issued on the 25th.
That's correct.
And the beach sticker was issued on the 27th.
Correct.
All right. All right, officer. He's not denying that he didn't have the sticker. He updated the next possible opportunity.
Yeah, it was expired. I issued it for expired. You didn't pay.
Yes, sir.
That's what it was for.
Right, but he's shown me proof that he went ahead and obtained a valid sticker.
That's fine.
A day later.
That's okay.
All right, sir. thank you for getting your sticker. Just make sure it's always properly displayed in the lower left-hand corner of your windshield. But I'll issue judicial warning. Have a nice day.
Okay, I have just, if I may, can I make a comment?
Sure.
Yes, sir. We've lived in Naples since 1976, and some years ago we used to go to the beach frequently, but very infrequently now. But it would seem if you see a car with an expired permit and a Naples Nissan automobile dealer sticker and a parking permit from the Glades, you know it's a local resident. But rather than go through all of this, it seems it would be more appropriate just to issue a warning to renew. In our particular case, we were on the last ship to enter the US in March. We were quarantined for 14 days. By the time we got personal protective equipment, we have a summer home on an island. So we went to the island and returned to Naples on the 24th. And then on the 25th, I got a ticket, but we went to the beach on the day we returned. It wasn't a pleasant way to return. But my point is that it would seem more appropriate to issue a warning for an expired beach permit.
I understand your point, and Officer Walters, you can correct me, but as far as I know, right now NPD doesn't have that option. When they see, an expired sticker. You can tell me what NPD policy is. I understand that was not an option as presented. Warning. Is that correct?
That's correct, John.
But tell me, if that's a change that you were suggesting, you can make that recommendation to the City Council of Naples or to the mayor, because they're the ones who set those policies. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, Mr. President. Take care. Have a good day.
You're welcome. Good day.
All right. Mrs. Brock, do you want to try again and see if I can hear you?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, I can.
Okay, great. So I have those pictures ready. I was just going to hold them up to the screen if that's acceptable.
Yes, ma'am, that'll work.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just accidentally muted you. That's my fault. I'm so sorry. Go ahead and unmute. Okay. Ma'am? Oh dear. I did that. I'm sorry. If there was any way I could make this more challenging. I missed my courtroom. All right. I'm so sorry, ma'am. You had it working before. Why don't you log off and log back on? It just you dialed in on your phone and I hit you. I'm so sorry. There we go.
Your Honor, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. I won't touch anything. I'll keep my hands over here.
Okay, I think I got it figured out. Thanks for bearing with me. So I am not a local Naples resident. I was just visiting my grandfather. So again, I apologize. I am not super familiar with the area. So if I would have seen the meter or, the place to pay, I absolutely would have. But I will bring these pictures up here. It was, I believe the spot number was 9911. So you can kind of see in this picture here. If I can get it.
Yes, I can
There
see
you
it.
go. I didn't see a parking meter for that spot. And if I scroll to another picture here. This is looking at the spot from another direction. I didn't see a meter, that spot or the spot behind me. So I didn't know that I needed to pay one. Again, otherwise I would have. In addition, this is the location, I believe, where the meter is located, which is hidden behind these hedges. When I exited the rental car, I walked past the hedges, but it is very hidden. So again, I didn't see the area where I was supposed to pay to park the vehicle there. And since I wasn't local, I didn't know that I need to do that, or else I would have.
I understand. Because, these electronic meters, rather than having a bunch of posts by each individual spot. So I can understand how you could miss that, but under the circumstances, it still did, it does require the feeding of the meter. So I would just simply impose the minimum penalty, which is, withhold $37 fine plus $10 in court costs. Okay. I appreciate you bearing with us and our technological problems today, but stay safe, take care. All right, ma'am. Okay, so to pay that fee, where do I need to go to do that? You go to collierclerk.com. And okay. Find a link there to pay online. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate it. Yes, ma'am. Have a good day. Take care. Okay. You too. Thank you. Bye bye. All right. All right. We're up to the 10 o'clock docket. Officer Flutza, thank you for bearing with me. I think you had one that was on the 10 o'clock.
Is that me, Your Honor?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
I don't believe, I don't believe my defendant here is signed in. So if you'd like to move mine to the back.
And who's your case again? So I can note that.
It's pronounced, I don't know how it's pronounced. Eisender, David Lara, case 20 IN 695. It's a uniform boating citation number ending in 297.
No,
and
I
if
don't.
you want to push mine to the back when let everybody else who's signed in go first, that's fine, Your Honor.
Very good, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So let me go with the folks who appear to have signed in with me. I've got, it looks like Deborah Cuervo.
Yes, sir. I am here.
All right. And I don't see you on my docket.
Yes. I used to be Deborah Morales. Now I changed my last name to Cuervo.
Got it. All right. So this is 20MO419. Got it. All right. And ma'am, you received a parking citation. It says park against the flow of traffic. Officer Walters, this is under the current fine schedule. Is this one where there's an opportunity to pay $37 if you pay immediately?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right. So, ma'am, I can give you that opportunity if you wish, or you can still challenge the ticket if you'd like to. What would you like to do?
Well, I want to explain. I am from Miami. That was a weekend that I went with my family. I worked at the hospital with that old COVID scene. And then the street that I park in is ending in the sea. It's nothing, it's in a street. And it's just see that was taken the same day that I received the parking. I parked from that side. For real, it was no meter line in the street. I don't see any sign of that. I pay my parking. I never have any citation in all my life or any tickets. You can see my records.
Well, let me ask Officer Walters to present what he has, and then I'll consider that. Go ahead, please.
Your Honor, I have a photo of the area where she was parked.
Okay.
And on every beach end, there's a double yellow line that starts at each access.
Okay. Yep, I see it.
Thank you. Nothing further.
All right. So, ma'am, there's an Naples ordinance that requires that you park with the flow of traffic. The traffic, you're parked on the, for all intents and purposes, from the perspective of that picture, you're parked on the right-hand side of the road, but you're facing the opposite direction. So that's a violation of the ordinance. You understand?
Yeah, I understand, but I have the same picture in here and I don't see the line that he's showing. I parking in here.
Even without the line, traffic, flow of traffic's on the right-hand side of the road, right? And you effectively parked on the left-hand side of the road from the direction you were traveling.
Yes, but the street and in the sea is not double street. It's an N street. It's no traffic on it, but I'm for. And the thing that I did was turn around the car in order to get out without the parking is inside of the side of the, not in the middle of the street. If you see, that is the parking spot where I parking.
I understand, but let me phrase it another way. The passenger side of your vehicle needs to be the one that's on the curb. Does that make sense?
I understand.
And that's basically it. Is that regardless, the passenger side of the vehicle has to be the side that's facing the curb when you park in the city of Naples. So that's the ordinance. All right, but like I said, had the governor's order gone into effect, which did happen shortly after that, the fine would have been $37. So I'm still going to go ahead and do that. So it's a withhold $37 plus $10 in court costs. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Have a nice day. Take care. All right. Is it pronounced Kelly Nuppel? K-N-U-E-P-P-E-L?
Hi.
Hi, good morning.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, it's Kinnickle.
Kinnickle, thank you. All right, this is 20 MO 544.
Yes. Okay, I already paid my ticket.
You
I paid
did?
$202. Yeah, I paid it, I think last month. This thing's been going on and on. It's been like rescheduled like I think 4 times. So I was just paid it.
Folks over at NPD, can you confirm?
I would have to check with our finance department.
I have a picture of my receipt. Oh, great.
Let's take a look. Just the reason why I don't want to issue a judgment, if the city's accepted payment, because what could happen is, she could get a double fine. I don't want to do that to her. So,
Right.
if the city's already accepted payment, I don't want to issue any more judgments.
I can email the finance department with the case number and get back to your assistant. I don't know how quickly they'll get back to me though.
All right.
Can you see that?
Hold on. Let me take a look. Go ahead and say something, ma'am. I'm switching to the speaker view, so whoever is talking to me, then I can see them.
Can you see this now?
Yes, I can. $202 paid on December.
Oh, hang on a second. Hang on a second. It's on my husband's phone, so I'm holding his phone up to the camera.
That's okay. There it goes. Paid on December 20. Is that first?
Yeah, 21st.
All right. NPD, will you accept that as proof of payment for today's purposes? You still might want to check, but.
It's fine with me, Your Honor.
All right, very good. All right,
Can I?
I'm going to go ahead and enter a dismissal at this time. That way I don't, because if I issue any kind of judgment, she could get double fined, and I don't want to do that.
I'll still check with the finance department and make sure that it's gone through.
Yes, please. All right.
Can I have that reduced to $37?
Well, you already paid it. You can talk to the city of Naples and see if they're willing to issue any kind of refund. I don't have the authority to use that at this point.
Okay.
That's
I would have known I wouldn't have paid it. I just wanted this over, and I thought by paying it, I wouldn't even have to come to court because it had just gotten like the court case. It was changed 4 times, and one time I sat in the Zoom. I went onto Zoom. And I sat in a room by myself for like a half an hour and there was nobody there. And I'm like, well, this isn't right. I knew it wasn't right. And then I think later that day I got an email saying that it had been rescheduled. So I was just kind of.
So I said, that's, I don't have the ability to tell the city of Naples to refund money to you since the money went to them. It wasn't done through this court. You went directly to the city. You have to talk to the city about it and see if they're willing to do something. I can't answer that for you.
Can you issue the judgment in $37?
You might end up having to pay an extra $47 if I do that. There's the possibility.
Oh, okay. All right, never mind. I jumped the gun.
Yes, ma'am. So, as I said, you can talk to the city and see if they're willing to work with you.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Okay. So this court case is over?
You're done.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
All right, have a good day.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. All right.
Your Honor, are we going to wait for confirmation from Naples of the payment, or you want me to remove this case from the docket now?
No, go ahead and remove it. I think she showed me sufficient proof that it was been paid.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. I've got Edward, is it pronounced Huaman? I'm sorry I mispronounced your name. Go ahead and unmute, please.
Human. Yeah, that's fine.
Human, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
All right. Good morning, sir. This is 20 MO, 653.
Yes.
Sir, you received a citation, parking citation for an expired meter. Would you like to exercise the option of just paying the $37 fine, or would you like to go forward and challenge this at a hearing?
I think initially I had a citation for handicap parking, but then they switched it for expired meter. The reason is because my mom, she's handicapped, and we had used the handicap sticker and we parked, but then we ended up switching on the parking meter because we didn't know if it was my car, but she was a handicapped one, and I just dropped her off. So I mean, either or, she's handicapped, but I know I did wrong by just dropping her off, and then I don't know if I could fight that or I'll pay the $37. I mean, I'm fine with that, but yeah, but just for further notice or for the future, is it okay if she's, because I'm driving her now, is it okay for her to use her handicap parking on my car? Because I've been driving her for the past 6 months.
Well, I think the police department can answer that question. If he has do you have one of the hanging placards?
Yes.
And does that excuse the payment of a meter if you've got a handicap sticker?
Yes,
I'm not sure.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, you don't have to pay, but there, when I have a photo I didn't see any handicap placard, and this is for an expired meter.
Right.
Yeah.
But as long as you're driving your mom and you have the handicap placard, you can use that and not pay.
All right. So you just have to make sure that that's displayed, so a police officer who's coming along, checking parking, can see that. So you have to make sure that it's easily visible for a police officer who's coming by checking parking. Okay.
I see. Okay. And then once again, I just want to make sure I got this right. Even though it's her handicap sticker, we can.
As long as you are driving her, you don't get to use it for yourself.
No. Of course, yes.
But as long as you are, if you're acting as her transportation, yes, sir, you can use it.
Okay, appreciate that. That's what I needed. Okay, so yeah, I'll proceed and pay my fine.
All right, thank you, sir. All right, $37 fine plus $10 court costs. All right, take care.
Coiler clerk online and from there.
Yes, sir. Call your
clerk. Case number.
And just put in the case number. Yep.
Okay, appreciate it. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, have a good day, sir. Take care. Let me see who I've got. I've got Lizette Garcia. Go ahead.
Yes, that's correct.
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Good, Your Honor. How are you doing?
Doing well. I've got 20 MO 528.
Yes, that's correct.
And ma'am, you received a parking ticket for parking against the flow of traffic. I don't know if you heard what I said, but I'm giving people the opportunity to go back to the old fine schedule if you wish, and just pay $37 that you otherwise could have, or you can still challenge the ticket if you'd like to. What would you like to do?
I'll accept the warning. I think that's fair. I think the $200, was above the warning type of, when you don't have any signs or anything. So yeah, I'll accept that.
So $37 plus court costs, the total is $47. You're willing to accept that?
Yes, sir.
All right, very good. Okay, and you can just pay at collierclerk.com, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right, I've got a lady signed in under Maria. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello, how are you? All right, good morning, ma'am. What is your name, please?
Maria Gutierrez, Maria Felix Gutierrez. Williams.
Yes. All right. One moment. There we go. 20 MO 659.
Yes.
All right, ma'am. You received a parking ticket. For an expired meter. Would you like to just pay the $37, or would you like to challenge this at a hearing?
That is fine for me. 37 is good.
Okay, very good. Natalia, $37 fine plus court costs. All
okay.
Right?
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
All right. Mr. Stevens? Good morning, sir. You're early, but I guess it's better be early than late. This is 20 MO 672. And sir, you received a citation for an expired meter. Would you like to exercise the option to just pay the $37, or would you like to have a hearing?
I can do the $37. My ticket, I believe, was for at the boat launch. Is that?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yeah, I can do the $37, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Natalia, $37 plus court costs, okay? So the total is $47, sir.
Okay. And I've just got to go online to pay that, sir?
Yes, sir. That's correct.
Okay.
All right.
Very well.
All right. Thank you, sir. Have a good day. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. I have a Megan Perry. Can you unmute, please? Can you hear me?
Hello.
Oh, I'm having a very hard time hearing you. You've got a terrible connection. Hello? Ma'am, I'm going to need you to find a place with a better connection, because I really cannot hear you. I'll circle back to you, okay? All right.
Hello. Hi, how are you?
Hello. Hello, who am I talking with? Nope. Oh, there we go. I can see her.
Give me one moment, I'm sorry.
No problem.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Barry?
I'm sorry, I have a really bad call. Hi. Good morning, I'm sorry.
Oh, I can hear you now. Sometimes if you've got a weak signal, it helps to turn the video off. There we go. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Ms. Perry, I'll be honest with you, I can't, really breaking in and out.
I'm here. I don't know if you can hear me or not. I can hear you.
No, I'm having.
Okay. Hi, good morning.
Yes. All right.
I can hear you.
Okay, I can mostly hear you now.
I don't have very good signal where I am. I don't. Okay.
Ma'am, I've got court for a while yet. Would you like to log off and try to get somewhere we can get a better signal?
Yes, please. How should I let you know that I'm on?
Just log back in the way you did before, okay? And I'll see you.
Okay.
All right, I'll circle back to you, ma'am, when you can get a better signal, all right?
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, I have someone logged in under a 314 area code. Last digits of 480. Go ahead and unmute, please.
Yes, sir, for Melinda Harsh.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right. This is 20MO536. Ma'am, you received a citation for an expired meter.
Correct, Your Honor.
Would you like to simply pay the $37, or would you like to challenge the set of hearing?
I just have a question. I don't necessarily want to challenge it. I just have a question regarding. Sure. Okay, so where I received the citation was like a cul-de-sac. I was in a parking lot that had all the meters, like there was cars all over, like maybe I'm from Missouri, so like we say blocks. And when I pulled out, I was looking for a restroom, so I pulled into the cul-de-sac. And then when I came out, I was trying to find the restroom. The citation was on my car. Like in the parking lot, there were meters. In the cul-de-sac, I thought it belonged to the area, the homes that were around me.
I'm not sure I understand your question.
You know what? It's okay, Your Honor. I'll just pay this.
Okay. All right. I said I'm happy to try to answer your question for you, but I'm not sure what you're asking me.
What I was asking is like where the parking lot is. Like there was the meter where my car was parked. I thought that it was like the subdivision cul-de-sac. I didn't see meters there.
Oh, I understand. No, ma'am, I'm sorry. All of those streets, if there's parking spots there, they all belong to the city of Naples.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. And like you, I heard you telling other people, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Pay it at collierclerk.com.
Yes, ma'am. You can go to callyourclerk.com. Natalia, it's just the $37 plus court costs, okay?
Okay.
And you can go to callyourclerk.com and you can find a link to pay there, okay?
Okay, and how long do I have to pay that?
I can give, is 30 days enough time?
Oh yeah, I just need till the 5th. That's all I need, is to the 5th.
No problem. I can give you 30. All right.
Hey, thank you so much, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am. Take care.
You too.
All right, bye-bye. All right. I have someone logged in under a 901 area code. Last digit's 315. Go ahead and unmute if you could, please. Hello, can you hear me?
Your Honor.
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm Nancy Garavelli. How are you?
I'm doing well, ma'am. How are you?
Well, my husband and I have lived here 9 years full time, and I'm disabled, and I've been very careful last year of not going anywhere or doing anything. And so we decided to go to the beach near the pier. With everything going on and just stressed out, the last thing I even thought of was to see if my free parking sticker was expired. So I'm sorry about that. We did, when we got back to the car, saw the ticket, but the very next day I went and got a new one. And so what I did was went to Staples and I copied my ticket front and back, and then I stapled the paper that they gave me when I got the new sticker. I stapled it to that and sent it to y'all's office, showing you that the very next day I did buy a new sticker. So I would appreciate it if y'all would consider that being my due diligence in trying to, get it corrected.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at what she sent me right now, and it does show that she immediately went and got a current beach parking sticker.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I'm fine with that, Your Honor.
Very good, sir. All right, ma'am, what I'm going to do is I'm going to issue a warning. Just, please be mindful of that. Make sure you always have a current sticker on that windshield if you're going to park down to the beach, or you can feed the meter, okay?
I've actually got it written on our calendar this year. So I appreciate that so much, and God bless y'all.
You too, ma'am. Take care of yourself, okay?
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. All right, Miss Perry has gone back in. Let me see if Miss Perry, if you can hear me.
Hello, can you hear me?
Much better. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm so sorry about the connection.
No problem. I'm glad we tried to fix that. All
yes,
right.
thank you.
So this is 20M0456. And ma'am, you received a parking ticket for an expired meter. What would you like to do? You can exercise the option of just paying the $37 today, or we can have a hearing. What would you like?
I had the expired beach sticker on my car, and I actually sent in a copy. Actually, I turned it in yesterday to the clerk of courts with a copy of my new one. I don't know if that.
Oh, I can see a picture of it. There's a 2021 sticker that expires in August. When did you get the sticker?
I got the sticker, I believe, a week after I got my ticket. I don't have I put it on my car pretty much immediately after.
There it is.
When I wrote the citation, Your Honor, the permit that was on there expired July 31.
Yep.
But I'm good with that. She got the new sticker. That's good.
Very good, sir. All right, ma'am. I'm going to issue a warning at this time. Just be mindful that if you're going to park down at the beach, make sure your sticker is valid, or that you feed the meter, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it. And thank you, officer.
All right, take care, ma'am. Have a good day. Officer Flusser, I appreciate you sticking with me. I don't think Mr. Lara is going to appear. He was scheduled for 10, and it's 10:41.
We can do a trial in absentia, Your Honor, under not guilty presumed plea.
Let me see. This is 20 IN 695. Let me see if he's in. Oh. All right. I have someone who let me just check because it's someone who just joined us. I have someone who joined us under the area code 786. Last 3 digits is 015. Can you unmute, please? Hello?
Hello?
Hello, who do I have here?
Yes, this is Isander Lara.
Sir, your timing is extraordinary. I was just calling your case. You're running a few minutes late.
I apologize so much, sir. I apologize so much. I was literally just like driving here, and I just remembered, sir. I apologize. I'm freaking out right now. I apologize so much, sir.
No, don't freak out. I mean, literally, your timing could not have been better. So let's go ahead and proceed. I have Officer Plusa on the line with me as well.
Okay, sir.
And go ahead, please.
Okay, all right, sir.
Mr. Lara, I'm sorry, Mr. Lara, the police officer gets to go first, okay? And then I'll hear from you.
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead, officer.
All right, Officer Specialist Kyle Palooza with FWC Law Enforcement was on duty patrolling state waters near Marco Island on August 15th, 2020, around 1:45 in the afternoon. I observed 2 personal watercrafts, conducted an inspection. I believe they were going in a violating the wake zone, manatee zone out of the channel. Took an educational approach about that. They stated they were not their jet skis. I asked them, I believe I issued a warning for the wake zone and a warning for failure to carry a proper fire extinguisher. But I did issue a citation, this citation for the defendant not being issued or carrying a voter ID card under Florida Statute 327-395. Anyone born after 1988 must physically possess that license to operate a vessel.
Okay.
And I explained the options when coming to compliance at the time, and as of this morning on our license database, he still doesn't possess the license or have the license issued.
All right, so anyone under a certain has to have the voter ID card if you're going to operate a personal watercraft?
It's any vessel in the waters of the state of Florida, Your Honor. It's not like a driver's license where it's by age. It's by birth date, so everyone's grandfathered in. Eventually, everyone's going to need one. So if their birth date is after 1988 or more recently, they have to possess that while they're operating the vessel. Myself included, I have a captain's license.
I see. So everyone's going to need one if you're born after a certain date.
Yes, sir. That's the way the law was written.
Got it. All right, Mr. Lara, go ahead.
So that day, that is the situation that happened. I was told by the officer to get my voter's card, and that's exactly what I did. I am trying to pull it up right now in some way to show you guys or give you guys the ID number, but I'm not sure exactly how to look for it, as right now I don't have it with me in hand, but I did get the license for the voting license.
Well, Officer Palooza says as of today, he was unable to find it.
It's possible, Your Honor, but if his first name was his middle name or vice versa, that may not have come up. Like the hyphenated last names can really throw it into a mixer. But the as of this morning, it didn't show that. So if he can produce proof, it's a different story. But as of right now, it doesn't show up.
Yeah.
Are you able to get us the number on it? Because I think Officer Palooza can look it up by number.
I'm not sure. We'll try.
Let me try to look for it right now. If anything, I did get it. If anything, hold on. Let me get. Do you know the website I can find it in or anything? Because I know I do have it. I do have it.
No, I have the database pulled up. If he has the number, the voter ID number, I can search by that, or the last name, first, middle, last, and date of birth as it's printed on the card.
Oh, yes. So I can give you my last name, Lara, L-A-R-A.
Okay, last name, L-A-R-A.
Date of birth is 0225. Oh, sorry. First name is Isander.
0225. What's your year?
1999.
99. And what's the first name? How's it spelled on the card?
ISANDER.
Okay, middle initial on the card?
D.
D. All right, let's see what we got. Apologize, Your Honor, but it's showing no records found or that. Do you have a, Mr. Lara, do you have the voter ID, the card number on the card?
Yes, I have the card, but right now, currently, I don't have the card right now. I can get it for you probably in less than 20 minutes because it's not with me in hand.
All right, well, I'll do this. Officer Pusa, if he's able to provide proof of the voter ID card, what would you recommend?
If he's got proof of compliance, I'd just ask for a zero fine adjudication. So because there's a compounding penalty for repeated voting violations in Florida. So a zero fine and a court cost only adjudication if he's compliant, but I've yet to see proof of that on my end.
Okay. Otherwise, it's is it $90? I believe.
$90 plus I believe is it 10 for voting infraction court costs on Zoom? I'm not sure. But,
okay.
Yeah, but the key thing is the critical part is the adjudication of the alternative voting violations, Your Honor.
I understand.
Excuse me, Your Honor. By any chance,
points.
Yes, sir, Mr. Lara.
Hello? By any chance, does the officer know what email they would use in order to email you? Because I know I received an email by them, but I'm trying to find it, but I can't find it.
I provided on your ticket, but I can give it to you again, or the judge if you want to give the your judicial assistance email, whatever you prefer, sir.
All right, you've got it. So you can send it to us.
Yes, I can send it to you in approximately 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
Here's what I'm going to do.
Okay, wait. We just found it, Your Honor.
Okay.
Yes, we just found the certificate number.
All right, give us the number.
Are you able to show it on a screen share? It's easier than the database.
Right now, I'm on a phone call, sir.
Right.
All right, go ahead with the number. I'll try the number.
Give us the number.
Okay, it's from the Boat U.S. Foundation, and the certificate number is 8L9D79FLGM9FG65.
Okay, was it GM as in Mike?
It was GM as in Mike.
I apologize, Your Honor, but it's still not coming up, and I'm not trying to accuse the defendant of being dishonest, but it's not pulling up on our system, and I am connected on Wi-Fi. If he's able to do either send an email or show it on.
I'm gonna move on. Yes, Mr. Lara, let me give you my judicial assistance email. All right.
Yes, sir.
You ready? You guys want to write it down on?
Sir, yes, sir.
All right. It's S Reynolds. So SREYNOLDS at ca.CJIS20.org. So I'm going to be on the bench for a little while longer, addressing a few more cases. You said you can get to me about 20 minutes. Get me a copy of that registration certificate, and you're going to get a $0 fine, just $10 in court costs. Okay. If you don't get it to me in the docket, it's just going to be a $90 fine plus court costs. Okay.
Sir, yes, sir.
You can save yourself $90 just by emailing that to my assistant. All right.
Sir, yes, sir. You will receive it within 20 minutes. Sir, just to make sure, it's the email SREYNOLES
D
at
D as in David.
D as in David?
Yes, sir. REYNOLD as in David S.
Okay. EOS. No ES?
No E. D as in your middle name.
It's spelled for Sarah Reynolds, the last name.
Right.
It's written.
Reynolds.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
C-A.
C-A. Yep.
C-A. C-J-J-S.
C-J-I.
Oh, G-I.
Right.
S 20.
Yep.
Dot O-R-2.
O-R-G.
O-R-G.
Yes. C-J-I-S 20.org.
Perfect, sir. So, S Reynolds at, yes, okay. C-A.C-J-J. Okay. Yes, I have it, sir. So you will receive it within.
Hold on.
20
Not
minutes.
C-J-J. C-J-I-S.
Yes, sir.
Criminal Justice Information System is what it stands for. C-J-I-S.
So yes, sir.
All right. Okay. So get that to me, in the next 20 minutes or so, and you'll save yourself $90. Okay.
So yes, sir. Sir, will I receive an email reply back to know that you received it?
I can ask her to do that for you. Yes, sir. I can do that.
Perfect. Okay, sir.
All right. All right. I'm going to go ahead and move on. Thank you, officer.
That's fine, officer. He's very respectful. I'm fine waiting a little longer.
Okay, that's fine. All right, Mr. Lara, I'm going to go ahead and mute you. Just get that over to me, all right?
Okay, sir. Again, I apologize for the inconvenience. I want to thank you guys for today.
No problem, sir. Take care.
Take care.
All right. For the folks that are joining me, you're here for Infraction Ordinance Court. The way this is going to work is as follows. Many of you received parking tickets, for amounts of $202. This is by way of an emergency ordinance that was issued by the city of Naples in order to restrict the number of people that are coming into the city for COVID reasons. Governor DeSantis subsequently issued an executive order eliminating all financial penalties for COVID related orders. And so the city attorney of Naples interpreted that, saying that the city had to go back to its original fine structure. And what that means for you is that normally for most of these tickets, you have the opportunity to just pay $37 instead of $202 when you receive a City of Naples parking ticket. So out of fairness, I'm going to offer that to you all as well. If you want to just do the $37 plus $10 in court costs, let me know and we can speed things up for you. But of course, you still have the right to challenge the matter at a hearing. If you want to challenge your parking ticket, that's fine. The officer gets to go first because they have the burden of proof. And then you can tell me or show me anything you want. All right. So let me start with Mr. Rodriguez, Gerardo Rodriguez.
How are you?
Please. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good, thanks.
All right.
Your Honor, this case is with Officer Cordair, who is in the hospital.
All right. So is the city asking for a continuance?
That's actually up to you, whatever you decide.
Well, no. My understanding is that the officer was just very recently admitted to the hospital.
Yesterday, yes.
Right. So that is absolutely appropriate grounds for a continuance if the city is asking me to do it. If the city is willing to let this go, that's fine. But if the city is asking for a continuance, you're entitled to a continuance for that purpose because it's an unforeseen circumstance.
Right.
So,
we're not sure when Officer Cordair will be able to come back to work. So if you would like to dismiss, we're okay with that.
Okay, very good. All right, Mr. Rodriguez, due to those circumstances, we're going to dismiss the ticket at this time. All right.
Thank you so much. Mm-hmm.
If there's any particular ticket, take care, Mr. Rodriguez.
Thank you.
If there's any particular ticket where that's the case, ma'am, just let me know. That is absolutely appropriate grounds for a continuance if the city's asking for it.
Okay, Officer Cordair has 4 more cases on this docket.
Okay, just let me know if you're asking for continuance on any of those, all right?
Okay.
All right.
Can we check on Officer Reyes?
Yes.
Case 20MO718, last name Santos.
Okay. Enes Lades Santos?
Yes, sir.
Do I have anyone here by that name? All right, they've got 4 more minutes to appear. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, that's fine. Just wanted to check.
Sure. All right. I have someone signed in under, it looks like Eric's iPhone. Can you go ahead?
Yes.
And
Yes, Eric.
How do you pronounce your last name?
Wiemann, W-I-E-M-A-N-N.
All right, this is 20MO682. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
All right. Sir, you received a parking citation.
Correct.
For being parked against the flow of traffic. What would you like to do today?
I want to dispute it. Basically, there's no signs. I parked at the Naples parking lot, and there's no sign saying which way to park. And I've been back. I think this happened in October. And I go there like every week, and people are parked in the same direction. I went there yesterday. There's 5 cars parked just the way I was, and I took beach patrol and an officer, showed them where I was parked when it first happened. They didn't know why I got a ticket.
Well, I have them right here. So, officer, go ahead.
On October 9th, 2020 at 5:48 p.m., I wrote a citation for parked against the flow of traffic, 13th Avenue South, spot 1324. And I will show you the pictures, Your Honor. You see my truck in the background.
All right.
There's another one. There's a few more. So you can see.
Yep. Parked against flow of traffic.
I don't know what to say about this because it's in the parking lot. I was parked in the parking lot, and I have a picture on my computer that shows 5 cars yesterday were in the same position. And there doesn't say, when you pull in that parking lot, you pull in from, I just moved here from Connecticut, so, I'm not sure the names of the roads there, but when you pull into that parking lot, you pull in like you normally do in a parking lot, and then there's like 5 parking spots. And I just picked an open one and parked there.
I understand.
And there's a 2-way entrance, so you can come into the parking lot and you can leave out in that same entrance into the parking lot.
Officer,
so it's 2 ways.
Can I see that photograph again, officer? Is that on the street or is that in a parking lot?
It's on the street, Your Honor. It's 13th Avenue South.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see that again.
So you're looking toward Gulf Shore. She shows you how we're looking toward Gulf.
It looks like it's on the street.
Yeah, it is a street.
Well, when I walked on the street, I was in the parking lot when I got the ticket.
That's the street.
The photograph is a car on the street.
All right. I'm not. When I walked up to my car, the ticket was actually on the. I walked into the parking lot. I'm a little confused now.
Probably, Your Honor. Probably. Did you move the car into another lot someplace? That's probably. You didn't realize the ticket was on the car. Is probably what happened.
I did my normal beach walk, and then I came back. I came back to. I remember seeing it when I walked into the parking lot, but I don't know what to say here because that's what I walked. I was in the parking lot.
Okay. Well, I've got a police officer showing me a photograph of your car, on the street, parked against the floor.
Let me see the photo of it on the street again, because.
Okay. That's 13th Avenue.
What 13th? Yeah.
Yep. There it is.
See the picture of it. Because I remember when I walked in the parking lot is when I saw it. But let me see the picture of the.
That's it.
Yeah. Picture you can show.
Can I see the picture of it on the street?
That was it.
It's actually a picture of the car on the street and not the parking lot.
Yes. That's it right there.
All right. Well, then, if I don't remember parking it ever on the street. I always park it on the 13th Street. I'm trying to think which one that is. Is that the one going directly? I just moved here from Connecticut, so it's 12th Street, the one that goes to the pier, and then 13th Street is the one over, right? There's a beach access.
Well,
That's 1 block from the pier, Your Honor.
One block.
Oh, one block from the pier. Okay.
All right.
12th is the pier, 13th is.
All right. So, sir,
Okay.
here's something to remember, okay? When you park, when you park on, on the streets in Naples,
yeah,
the passenger side is the one that has to be facing the curb, okay?
The passenger side.
Passenger side has to be on the curb, right? You have to be going with the flow of traffic on the street when you park.
Okay.
That make sense?
All right. Well, I mean, if that's where it was, then I could have sworn it. I came there and I got the ticket. And I was in the parking lot, but all right. Let me see. You can see it, Your Honor. I can't really see the picture where I am, but
well, I've seen it several times now.
Okay. All right. It's on the street, so I don't. So I parked. What it shows is that I came in on the right, and then I parked on the left. Is what you're saying?
Yep.
Okay, going to that end, the roundabout there, the circle, right? Yeah. So I'm parked on the opposite side. You're saying?
Yes, sir. You're parking the wrong side of the road.
Well, I trust you. I mean, I trust you absolutely. So all right. So how much is the ticket?
$37 plus $10 in costs.
I can pay it online.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. All right. Do it right away.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right. Have a good day, sir. Take care.
Yeah. Bye.
All right. Mr. Cruz. Good morning. Welcome back. Go ahead and unmute, please.
Yep. Oh, good morning, Your Honor.
How are you, sir? Happy New Year. I'm hoping this is the last time you have to see me.
Likewise. Yeah. Well, I mean, actually, I hope to meet you.
Don't want to see me. I'm worse than seeing the dentist most of the time.
I disagree. I do not. I mean, I love my dentist too. So last time I went, he said I have perfect teeth. So I'm quite okay to come back here too.
All right. So refresh my memory. You were coming back. I got what you sent me, which is the current Florida vehicle registration.
Yep, and my title as well, and I got it for 2 years. So now I am registered here in the state of Florida, and that's what we were waiting for the Texas Department of Motor Vehicles to send back my title, and because of COVID-19, it just took quite some time. So I very much appreciate the court's patience with that.
No problem. If I recall. Now, here's a question. Did you get yourself a beach sticker?
Oh, I have not, Your Honor.
That's the last piece of the puzzle. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and give you a warning. So, we'll call it a day. You can get a beach sticker for free all over the county. There are places where you can. All right. You just got to bring in your valid registration. And you'll be able to obtain a beach sticker. All right. Go get one.
Sure. Yes, Your Honor.
Without any problems. Okay.
Sure. Would I be able to ask the clerk maybe where's there a south location here, like near Rattlesnake by any chance?
I think the best way to do that is to look it up online.
Okay. Sure. We'll do that.
Collier County Beach parking sticker.
Okay.
And there's locations all around the county that you can get it done. A lot of the county parks and some of the city places, you can get it done there.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. And I would like to, maybe in the future to meet you in some other capacity when it's not.
Any other circumstance other than appearing in front of me, that's usually the best way.
Sure.
Mr. Bruce, welcome.
That sounds great.
Florida. Take care.
Okay, thank you so much, Your Honor.
All right, bye-bye.
Your Honor, may I have a case number for these cases?
This was 20MO369.
I'm sorry?
20MO369.
369, thank you.
All right, take care. All right, I've got a gentleman signed in under Kyle's iPhone. Good morning, sir. Can you unmute, please?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir. What is your name, please?
Kyle Shea.
All right.
Your Honor, this is another case of Officer Court errors.
Very good. Are you asking for a continuance or a dismissal at this time?
A dismissal, please.
All right, Mr. Shea, the officer who issued your citation had a health emergency that the city's not asking for a continuance, so the ticket is dismissed at this time, okay?
Oh, that's it?
Yes, sir.
Well, great. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for your patience. Have a good day.
Okay.
All right, here. All right. I have Jelena Vuksanovic. Did I pronounce that correctly? Oh, unmute, please.
Hi, good morning. This is Elena.
Elena. Oh, I'm sorry. I really got that wrong.
Okay.
I apologize. This is 20MO 564. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
You received a parking citation.
Yes.
For an expired meter. Would you like to take the option of just paying $37 today, or would you like to go forward with a hearing?
I'll pay the ticket. It was expired. My sticker was expired, so.
Okay. All right. Very good. Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, may I just clarify? A expired ticket, not expired meter, correct?
This is for an expired meter. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the sticker from Naples Beach.
You need to get it. You know, if you want to get a new one, you should.
I have one.
Oh, you did get one? When did you get it?
That same day.
All right. Do you have proof of that? Or are you near your car where you can take a picture of it? Oh, all right. Let me see. Hold on. Let me do the speaker view. Can you go ahead and say something, and you'll.
Hello.
There we go. All right, back it up just a little bit. Looks like September 5th. Oh, you got it very same day.
Yes.
Officer Walters?
There you go. I'm all right with it, you know.
All right. Ma'am, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to issue a warning.
Thank you.
Just, be mindful of that. Make sure that you always, have a valid sticker if you're going to park in there, or feed the meter, okay?
Thank you so much.
Have a nice day, ma'am. Take care.
You too. Thank you.
Sarah.
All right. I've got a couple of folks who are signed in on their phones. I have someone who signed in with a 260 area code, last digit 013. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
And who do I have, please?
Kimberly Resendez.
Okay. This is 20MO664. City Naples, yes, ma'am. Is this one of that officer's cases?
This is another case of Officer Court error, and we would be fine with dismissal.
All right. Ma'am, the City of Naples is dismissing the case at this time, okay?
Okay, great. Thank you.
Take care, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
All right. And I have someone who's signed under 786 area code, last three digits 015. Go ahead and unmute, please. Hello? Hello, can you hear me? They're not muted, but can you hear me? I'm going to let you work on that for a moment. I'm going to switch over to somebody else, but keep trying to get with us. Once again, I've got an area code 786, but last three digits 039. If you could please unmute.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor, I hear you.
All right, who do I have?
This is Isander Lara.
Yes, sir. Did you send it?
No, I am literally about to send it in approximately 10 minutes.
Okay, we're still waiting.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. All right. Someone with the 786 area code, last digit 039. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but it's area code 012.
Oh, it's coming through as a 786 area code, just so you know. Who am I speaking with?
No, I guess it's not the case then. It's the name is Iraida Perez.
Yep, I've got you. You're the right place. Okay. 20MO 679.
Another officer court error case that we will be fine with dismissal.
All right. Ms. Perez, the city is going to dismiss the ticket at this time, okay?
Okay. And is there anything, because I'm translating for Iraida, is there anything that she needs to do?
No, the ticket is dismissed. There's nothing she needs to do.
Okay. And can you give me the ticket or some number there that so that I know that it is the ticket in dispute? Is like the case number is 11-20-20-MO 30679.
Yes, you can log on to the clerk of court's website at collierclerk.com probably within 24 hours from now, and the records will reflect that the ticket was dismissed, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, take care. All right, so the only one we have left online right now is Mr. Lara, and we're just waiting for him to email proof of the voter ID card to my assistant. I'm going to step away for just a moment, folks. I'll be right back, okay? Okay. Let's go ahead and address the no-shows, and I'm still waiting on Mr. Lara. Got a few more minutes. All right, so back at 9 o'clock, I had, well, hold on. Is there any officers that are still waiting that were the night shift officers? And I'm so sorry that you've been waiting all this time for someone who didn't show up.
Officer Reyes for case MO 718.
All right.
Santos.
All
Was
right.
11 o'clock.
Yeah, but it's now 11:18. She's not here. Let me see. Notice was, it just got uploaded. Notice was returned as undeliverable. Let me just check the address we sent it to. 3410 Everglades Boulevard North. The request for hearing should have been on there. All right, well, we sent it to the address that she put on the citation, and my judicial assistant emails it to folks who provide us with an email, which she gave us.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm ready to proceed.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right. Good morning, sir. Thank you very much for your patience. I apologize you've been sitting there waiting this long for
No problem, sir.
But go ahead, sir, whenever you're ready.
Okay. On October 31st, 2020, I was on routine patrol in the area of Gulf Shore Boulevard South and 12th Avenue South. And I observed a Toyota parked in the pier parking lot at 11:40 hours. And there are signs clearly stating that there was no parking in the lot from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m.
Okay.
So I wrote the ticket for to the vehicle parking after hours.
All right. Okay. Adjudication of guilt, $102 plus costs. All right. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, sir.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, the fine is
102, please.
102 plus 10?
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Were there any other night shift officers that you want to get out of there?
No, that's all. Thank you, Your Honor.
Let me address the rest of the no-shows. Sarah Avalon, 20 MO 584.
Not here. She's not here.
Sent out the order requiring appearance.
Didn't we just address that case, Sarah Avalon?
Have we addressed that one already?
No, we addressed Santos 718.
Yes.
Avalon is 584.
Yep. All right. This was mailed out to a local Naples address on the 5th. It was not returned as undeliverable. Let me look at the citation. Mailed it to the address that she provided. Let's go ahead and proceed.
Yeah, on August 30th, 2020, approximately 9:47 a.m. on 33rd Ave South Beach End, space 3308. The space was expired, and I issued a citation that had expired beach permit also, Florida tag KYFT37, four-door Kia, black in color. I have some photos, space, the front windshield, and also the sticker.
Okay. Got it. Okay. And there was no sticker. Oh, yes, it is. But
Yes, expired.
Okay. All right.
Nothing further.
All right. Withhold $37 plus court cost. Thanks, sir.
A withhold of adjudication?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Joe Gallagher, 20 MO 281.
That is another case of officer court error, and we are fine with dismissal.
All right, that'll be a dismissal. Madison Johnson, 20 MO 504.
Or is that you?
Order was sent to Illinois. Let's see if that was the address that she gave us. (509) Westbrook, Chile. 61523. Yep, and it was not returned. All right, go ahead.
Your Honor, Officer Honorado, it's on August 10 of 2020 at 12:44 p.m. I issued a citation for expired meter, no permit, on 32nd Avenue South, space number 3200, to a gray Acura 4-door with Illinois registration. And I have photos of the front windshield as well as the tag and the vehicle in the space number.
Okay, go ahead. Got it. Is that that's an Illinois tag?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Adjudication of guilt, 102 plus costs. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Officer Plusa, I just received the email from Mr. Lara.
So the term Palovich on there?
Who?
Mr. Lara, if you're there, go ahead and unmute.
Yeah, well, no, yeah, sorry, yeah.
And I don't know if you can see this.
Oh, where did Chuck go? He's got one more.
Can you see it again, Your Honor? I see Naples PD.
Is that? Oh, here we go. Can you see it?
What was it? Issue. I moved to dismiss, Your Honor. Compliance.
All right, you're okay with an outright dismissal?
Actually, if we could do a zero fine and adjudication, therefore, because there's no point system in driver's license for like driver's license on vessels.
Right.
I'm fine with zero fine, adjudication, and court costs for compliance.
Okay. Mr. Lara, are you there? Go ahead and unmute if you could. All right, Mr. Lara.
Yes, sir, I am here.
Thank you for getting this. It's going to cost you $10, okay?
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, how would I pay these $10?
You can just you can do it electronically to the clerk of court at callyourclerk.com.
Okay, perfect.
All right,
Perfect.
thank you,
sir. I want to thank you for your patience.
Oh,
I want to
no
apologize again.
No problem, sir. Just, have this with you the next time you go out on the water, and just please be safe out there, okay?
Sir, yes, sir.
All right, take care, sir. Have a good day.
Thank you.
All right,
You
bye-bye.
too.
Your Honor, $10 and withhold?
No, a $0 fine, just court costs.
Okay.
And adjudication, right, Your Honor?
Yes, adjudication.
And adjudication.
Yep, adjudication, $0 fine plus costs. Thank you, officer.
Thank you, Your Honor. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Your Honor, you got one more case out there?
I got two more.
Okay.
I've got Karen Mundingo Powalich, 20 MO 635.
That's mine.
All right. One of these we sent notice to Chile. I'm not sure if they got it or not. This might be it. Yep. To the city of Santiago. I'm guessing they got notice. We put a lot of stamps on it. Oh, hold on. Oh, I got a correspondence. Dear sirs, my name is Karen. I came from some days alone with my 4 kids. Here, let's see. So we went to the beach in the afternoon. We were complicated with the machine. Now I have this parking violation. I need a hearing request, please. I'm so sorry. The car is rented and not mine. We have an email address, which I believe we did send it to. There's a lot of money for us, so I need it to be heard. Okay. All right, fair enough. All right, sir, go ahead. I'll take this as an affidavit of defense.
Okay. Your Honor, on September 15, 2020, approximately 5:31 p.m., I observed a gray Dodge vehicle with a Florida license plate of KCF A02 parked at the Fifth Ave South Beach End in space number 500, and the meter was expired. I issued the vehicle a citation. And here's a picture of the front windshield of the vehicle.
Okay.
Here's a picture of the license plate.
All right.
And the space number along with the, you see in the background is the no parking, all the pay at the machine sign.
Okay. Very good. All right. Withhold adjudication, $37 fine plus costs.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thanks, sir. And I had one more. Maybe I addressed it and I just didn't mark it off. Gerardo Rodriguez. Did we call that one? 20MO288.
Actually, that's another case of officer court error, and we can go ahead and dismiss.
All right. All right. That's my last case.
Your Honor, I'm showing Luke Kappes, case number 494.
Yes, we addressed that one, and there was an affidavit of defense in that one, but we did address it. The officer was present, and I called that one.
Okay. Do you have the? Was it the 37 and 10?
I don't remember. Let me take a look. Let's see. Yes. Yeah, I do believe I just did the $37 plus cost.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. Connection was pretty bad today.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
I try not to interrupt much, but you froze a lot today.
I'm so sorry. I was just telling Sarah that actually I thought, for the first time in a while, this went very smoothly. I was not having connection problems.
We didn't either on our end.
So I'm so
Had
sorry.
a very weak connection. I thought I was got disconnected a few times today.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Were there any others that you missed?
No, I think that covers everything.
Well, I've got really good news. These $202 tickets seem to be working their way out of the system.
Yes, they have been.
So our dockets going forward are much smaller. They're mostly going back to where they used to be, 4 or 5, tickets at a shot. So it shouldn't be quite so difficult to do one of these dockets going down the road. So that's the good news, because it seems like most folks are perfectly willing to pay $37. It's the 202 that
right.
That really.
Well, now the fines have gone up to $77. So now we may get more. And I've been seeing quite a few traffic subpoenas coming through my email. So since the $77 hit. I know.
Well, then we'll go back to the big dockets again.
Well, that keeps my job security for me.
There you go. We might get a dip.
Yeah.
Do me a favor though.